This video is titled "This Raccoon Finally Gets His Negro Wake Up Call." Let's check it out.
Respect to a racist white person, then I do a tap dancer. Officer Brandon Tatum, one of the biggest anti-black channels on YouTube, and recently, rightfully so, he's been getting his Negro wake-up calls. Now, before I show y'all what exactly happened, I want to show you the way he thinks because it's going to come back to bite him, okay?
Black people,
it's bizarre to me.
black people are far more racist than white people are. I know people don't like.
What? Really? That's a long shot right there. Not gonna lie. We have about 300 years of proof.
Yeah,
hear
okay.
Me say that.
Okay.
But white people do not spend their days thinking about black people.
Cap.
And even if white people were to have an opinion about their daughter or somebody dating a black guy, they would not dare open their mouth to say anything about it.
Cap.
Black.
So you could tell this guy, he's never been in a room full of. So people are gonna act different depending on who's in the room. If if he's in the room with the white people, then they're probably gonna act different than if it was just them amongst their family members or friends, their white friends. You don't know what those people are saying, to be honest with you. But more than likely, it could probably get pretty racist in there. I don't know if you played Modern Warfare 2 in the early 2010s, but you'd see what I'm talking about if you did.
People don't hold back at all in the comment section. You Uncle Tom, Ruckus, Coon sellout, you dating a white woman, bunny hopping.
For one, I could just see why he has such a big audience, bro. White people be eating his shit up. Let's break down his first claim. Black people are more racist than white people. I'm about to say something controversial, you know? And if you feel like I'm wrong, I do not want y'all to be yes, man. I don't think black people can be racist. Hear me out. Sad to say, but...
Whoa. That's a wild take, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I think... Well, the definition of racism... What's the definition of racism? To discriminate against another race, I'm thinking something like that. I think black people can do that, but black people don't have as much power as white people do. So white people have the power to act on their racism. If a black person applies for a job versus a white person, they can choose the white person because it's a white person in the position of power to choose which employee gets hired. A lot of professors at PWIs are white. They can decide that a white student is going to get better grades than the black students. Versus with black people, we're a minority. So we don't have as much power. Even if it was, we were equally represented, we still wouldn't have as much power because there's just not as many of us. Let alone, even with the percentage being so different, black people are underrepresented still. So there's not many black people that can act on their racism even if they wanted to.
Black people in America, we don't really have no power. We don't own shit. So
exactly.
like a black person being racist is like, you know, what are you gonna do with that racism? On the other hand, white people that are racist, they can stop you from getting jobs. They own all the banks.
Yes.
They could, you know, probably freeze your money. They the judges, they the lawyers, they could put you in jail. So it's like I'm not justifying when a black person's racist, but it's like it's not holding any weight. And also, I've never seen a black person just be like, yeah, I don't like that white dude because of his skin color. It's never that.
Yeah, like black people never in all my years, I've never heard anyone be racist against a white person. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've heard them say, "Oh, this white person did this or that," but it's usually not a racist thing. It's usually just like a person thing. Like they just don't like that person because they talk a lot or they talk a lot of trash or whatever. It's never a racist remark. Whereas black people are actively being called Negroes every day.
Now, his next point was that, you know, if you see an interracial couple, a black man with a white girl, for example, black folks are going to be spewing negativity at the black man. It's actually the complete opposite. A woman posted a photo on Twitter. As you can see, it's a black man with a white woman. Now, the comment section is crazy, and it's hate from only one type of audience. Someone said you should be deported to Africa along with him. 11,000 likes. I've never seen someone so excited to kill.
Look at how many likes these tweets are getting, though. 11,000 likes, 10,000 likes. So that means a lot of people, probably white people, agree with this. Maybe other races too. I think a lot of other races like Indians, Asians, they kind of follow what white people do by being racist against black people also. Because it's like, oh, well, if we could gang up on all the black people, then they'll like us more. No, that's not exactly how it works. They probably don't like you either. You're darker skinned Indian people.
Bloodline and become a single mom. 9,000 likes. This is the norm whenever they see interracial couples. The time that black people care is when you start downing the other race. Like, we don't care about you talking to a white woman, bro. Just don't talk about black women. That's all it is. Same opposite way. We don't care about you talking to a white man. Just don't talk about black men. And another point he said, white people do not spend their days, worrying about black.
Well, the thing is too is like people usually have a reason for acting the way they do. If you see a black man with a white woman, he probably has bad experiences with black women. So he's right in thinking, based on my experiences, I'd rather date this type of woman. Same with white women. They might have had bad experiences with white men. So they have a reason to date another race. So I think everyone has a right to having their opinion. I mean, if he wants to talk bad about black women, I don't agree with talking bad about anyone like that. I think you should keep it to yourself. Just put out what you want to get back. But yeah.
People. That's false. Like we just seen, it was two white dudes that went onto a HBCU trying to debate. He could have went anywhere else, but he went to a predominantly black college. And not to mention, there are countless Instagram pages of people just walking around bothering black people or bringing us up for no reason.
Would you rather let in 1 million Africans into England or never watch a football game again?
I don't even want to let one African into the country. There's too many already.
Too many already?
Yeah.
So never watch football again?
I'll watch it on the TV.
On the TV? Okay, yeah. But you can't watch on the TV.
I'll do without.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Do you think black people should pay reparations to white people for using up all the welfare and committing so much crime?
Y'all get the point. Like, this man has hundreds of videos just going around asking white people about black. Like, why y'all worried about us? Now, lately, Officer Tatum's audience, they kind of been turning on him. For the past few months now, he has really been backing Israel. I'm not too in tune on the whole situation, but I will say this: free Palestine and also free Congo too. People don't talk about Congo as much. They give, but either way, free Palestine. And I wasn't surprised by this.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the whole Israel thing or the Congo thing. I probably need to do more reading on that and research so I can talk about it more. But
Officer Tatum is like a very big advocate for Israel. Like, he thinks that Palestine isn't oppressed. They're not getting killed over there, bruh. And we all know he's getting paid. And if you're shocked by this, you're an idiot. Officer Tatum turned his back on black folks, and he's black. So what y'all thought was gonna happen? I'm pretty sure Israel offered him some money. He's like, yeah.
So the real question is like, what happens when he's turned his back on the black people, and he is a black man, and then the white people turn on him? Now what? Like, you probably don't have, nobody's gonna be on your side then, right?
Of course I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no damn backbone. Twitter is where this whole debacle went down, man. And let me just show y'all. So Officer Tatum ended up making a tweet about how he supports Israel, and someone quote tweeted him. They said, "How much do you think Israel pays this?" Officer
That's
Tatum
wild.
ended up replying, "Look at this racist. They hate Jews so much they start going crazy and showing their true colors."
But see, this just a second ago he was saying that white people are more racist than any other race. Now he's contradicting himself by saying, "Look at this racist." He literally starts saying, "Look at this racist." See, that's the problem.
Homeboy out here calling a black man what a coward. Look at Tatum. Tatum, I thought racism don't exist, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was victim. I thought it was victim mentality. This is just so ironic, because it's like he's trying to call somebody racist when he's one of the biggest advocates of racism isn't real. You stop using your victim mindset. Now,
Well, I think what he might be trying to say is like, you shouldn't let racism stop you from doing what you want to do or deterring you from trying to achieve things, and then blaming everything on racism. You could easily just blame everything on racism, which would be, you want to have as much control over what you can control as possible. And if you blame everything on racism instead of blaming it on yourself, that can hurt you in the long run. So I do agree with somewhat with what he says, but I also think Antonio here, that he has a point too. Like, racism does exist. I think he should acknowledge it, but you also shouldn't let it hold you back. That's what I'm saying.
trying to call out racism. Hey, man, you. Hey, I don't support what Jake Shields said, my guy, but I appreciate him for putting him in his place. So the Jake dude ended up replying, I'm not.
Yeah. Just like Kanye West said, even if you in a bench, you still a nigga.
racist against blacks, but you're a textbook definition of a. You support genocide for. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. I'm not even gonna say it. Hey, Jake. Hey, Jake, you cool, white boy. You cool. I love this so much because it just shows you how fragile these grifters' audience is. The people that's watching them, they don't support them for real. They're only using them as an outlet.
Well, yeah, they're only supporting them because it benefits them. Most people are going to support the person that's benefiting them. If you're a person that doesn't no longer benefit them, they're going to stop supporting you. That's just the nature of people in general.
And in 2025, bro, these white folks, they can really say what they want to say now. They don't need the bootlickers and the tap dancers. They do not need y'all anymore. They can say these things themselves. And the thing is, no one respects a tap dancer. Yeah, you can say racist things for them, but at the end of the day, when they get what they actually want, you're not going to be a part of that. And yeah, you can go marry you a white woman, your kids going to be mixed, and eventually they can go ahead and watch the black out by talking to another white person. That's them. It's not you.
But the thing is, like, you're also watching the white out, right? Like, eventually I could see America getting to the point where everyone's mixed race. There is going to be no black, white, Asian, Indian. It's going to be a single certain look that people have from just interbreeding so much. I think it's just kind of inevitable. Eventually someone in your bloodline is probably going to go with have kids with someone that's of another race. That's just what it is. And that's going to happen so much that eventually, like, even just one drop of a dye in a bottle of water will change the color of the entire bottle.
And this dude right here is not the only one to call him out. It's been a lot of people. Nick Fuentes, I don't like this dude. You know what I'm saying? He's openly racist as well, but he don't like tap dancers either.
He goes, I don't take money from Israel. I don't take money. Oh, you do it for free then? Wow. Good boy. Good boy. Wow. Good job.
Hey,
Good job,
Nick,
Ossifer.
I don't like you, Nick, but you funny, bruh.
No, I'm not going to lie. Nick Fuentes, he's hilarious. I mean, everyone hates that dude, but I do think a lot of his takes are funny. That's the thing, though, is like, even though he's a white supremacist, I think that's what people say about him. He's just so funny and charismatic. People just gravitate towards him. And that makes it easier for his message to get out there. He's been banned on like every platform. He's still a celebrity. He's still living, and he's making money. So it's kind of crazy.
You funny. I'll give you that, bro. I'm going to do a video on that nigga song, but...
Ossifer, please. I can't breathe. Ossifer. Good job, Ossifer Tatum. You do it for free. Good boy.
Good it is.
He's shilling for Israel for free. Don't even need to get paid.
It's no respect on either side. And listen, what I love to say with these raccoons, bro, you pick the side. Stay on your side. You see, the side don't even really rock with you. You can't come back to the black side. So what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? It's like they love being the little hip dog to these racist white men. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's be realistic. They're doing it for money. The main benefit is it increases their following, which increases the amount of money they make. A lot of people have no principles and morals when it comes to making money. They're just going to do whatever makes the most money. If that's supporting white people, they're going to do that. If it's supporting black people, they're going to do that. And so the problem comes when you have to choose a side. Now you turn against black people. The white people are now against you. So now what? You can't grift either side now. So his funds are probably going to start dwindling down pretty soon.
They wanna stand up to everybody but a white man. I'm gonna say this time and time again. He went, Officer Tatum, I don't even want to call you an officer. Tatum, you went crying racism when you should have checked the white boy. You should have checked his ass. You know what I'm saying? You want to get violent and all that. Check that white man. This is what I'm talking about. And I say this all the time. These red pill, conservative, alpha male, whatever. These niggas have no backbone when it comes to a white man. And that's systematic. This is what they did during slavery. And any black person that tap dance, you get no respect from you. You get no respect from either side, man.
Well, they genuinely think that it helps them more than supporting black people.